It's one of those days today. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a full face of makeup using products from Huda Beauty. I have purchased a lot of her new-ish products to try. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. So let's get started. Before we get started, I do want to say welcome to all of our new family members out there. And in case you're not familiar with me yet, my name is Leah Garrett and I'm a cruelty-free makeup and beauty reviewer. I'm a makeup enthusiast, a plus-size beauty, and a PNH and ITP fighter. If you'd like to know more about those two diseases, there are videos down below in my playlist that you can check out. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join the fam and hit that notification bell. Therefore, you know when I'm posting, even though I mainly post on Tuesdays and Fridays. Also, give this video a like while you're at it. So, I made a super huge purchase from Huda Beauty, and I purchased a lot of her new-ish products to do a full face of makeup today. And it is this look that I've got going on right now. It looks like another cranberry look, but I promise you it's not. So let's go ahead and see what I got in this little bag right here. Alrighty, this is the reason why I decided to make that big old order, was this palette right here. This is her newest palette, the Naughty Nide Palette. I don't have the original nudes palette that she has out. The only palettes I have of hers is the Mercury, the big ones is the Mercury Retrograde palette. I do have a couple of the Obsessions that I've got in my Ipsy bag. But as far as multiple, like 18 pan palettes, I only have this one now and the Mercury Retrograde palette, which I did do a review on that. It's down in the playlist if you want to check it out. The packaging for this palette is plastic, just like the Mercury Retrograde was. And this is what the outside looks like. It is the same component as Mercury Retrograde. I like how Naughty is raised and it has nude in the background. That's really, really nice. It says on the back, 18 shadows and 5 ready to layer textures, 8 velvety soft, powerful pigmented mattes, 5 high shine buttery metallics, 3 multi-reflective shimmer cream marbles, 1 matte cream marble, 1 sheer pearly gloss hybrid. Build your base with the matte cream marble and matte powder shadows. Pick up metallics and cream shimmer marbles using a brush in a small circular motions and apply on lids for an illuminating finish. Build an extra layer using your fingers or a sponge brush for a high shine foil effect. For a soft pearlescent glow, apply the Pearl Gloss Hybrid to bare lids using your finger or a flat brush. So that is what is on the back. Let's go ahead and open her up. And this is what she looks like. You do have the Huda Beauty on the mirror. And a funny fact is that I have very few palettes where I take the plastic off the mirror. I don't know why. I just keep it there. But it does have a nice size mirror. Hey guys. And this is what the shadows look like. The reason why I was really iffy on buying this palette are these marble shades. You guys know I'm not a big fan of marble shades because I don't like how they can get muddy sometimes. And they just, like, when you mix the colors together, they end up just looking either gray or black or some weird odd shaped color. So that was one reason why I was iffy on purchasing this palette. Another reason is this slippery shade down here. I will talk about this in a second, and I actually will post a little video up here of me applying it on my bare lids to show you what it looks like. But let's go ahead and talk about the shades first. We have 18 of them, and in the first row we have Filthy, which is a matte, Passion, which is one of the marble metallic shades, Shameless, which is a metallic, Please Me, which is a metallic, Hypnotic is a matte, and Hard is the marble matte that they have. Out of this row, I did use Hypnotic as my transition color. I used Hard on the on top of that, and I used Please Me on my lid. In the next row, we have Untamed. That's a matte. Irresistible is a metallic. Flower Power is another metallic marble. Rough is a matte. Spicy is a matte. And Arouse is a matte. I did use Flower Power on my inner corner and a little bit on my lid and on my brow bone. That's what you're seeing shining on my brow bone today. And on the bottom row, we have Slippery, which is your gloss shade, whatever. Tantric, which is a matte, a metallic. Naughty, which is a matte. Provocative, which is another marble metallic. Desire is a metallic. And Juicy is a matte. I did use Naughty on the eye today as well. Now, with this shade Slippery, what this mainly looks like to me are pigment pearls that have not been crushed up in a gloss. That's what it looks like to me the most. I have dug around in it a little bit so you can see where the pearls are a little crushed. And I'm going to place a video right here, right now, showing me applying this shade and what it looks like afterwards when I applied it. Now, me being pale, it just looks like I got an eye infection if I just apply it to the bare lid. I'm going to try just kind of like dabbing it on a shadow one day to see if it does like give it a little zazz and pop. Plus, I'm also afraid that if I do that with the way my lids are, because I do have wrinkles on my lids, if it's going to make it crease. So this shade right here is just weird to me overall. But I do have swatches of the rest of the shades that will be shown later on in the video. So let's go ahead and get this makeup look on. Alrighty, I went ahead and primed my eyes. Please pardon my hair. I will fix that later on. Not worried about it right now. We're going to go into the Naughty Nude palette and in the shade Hypnotic right here. I am going to place that as my transition color. I can find my brush. Alrighty, that color is really pretty. I do need to fix my brows when I'm done. Especially that right there. Alright, that color was really pretty. Now, I want to go into one of these, this marble matte shade Hard right here. I know, I know, but this is the point of the video, is for me to try these marble shades, even though I'm not a big fan of them. So we're gonna try it. Please pardon the lawn guys in the background. Today's the day for them to do the lawn and blow the leaves everywhere, so it may sound like they're revving up an engine. And it's a little patchy, but we shall see as we build it up. I am swirling my brush around so I'm getting both of the shades in the pan. And this is what's coming out. Alright, that actually turned out rather nice. It's actually a really good transition shade, to be honest. And it was dark as I was putting it on, but as I was blending it out, it did lighten up a little bit. So I'm rather impressed by that shade. And that was the shade Hard, which is the matte marble shade in the palette. Now I want to kind of deepen it up just a smidge, and I want to go into the shade Naughty to do that. I don't want to use Spicy, even though it is the darker shade of these three right here, between Untamed, Spicy, and Naughty. Spicy is the darkest of them, but it's more of a purple based shade, and I don't really want to use a purple shade today. I feel like I've been doing a lot of those lately. I try to want to keep this as brown as possible. It does have, actually, it's not more of a purple, it's more of a red tone, which I know I have been doing a lot of red tone looks lately, but I do have a little bit of fallout going on right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, excuse me, but it is the brownie color that I want. Okay, it's looking pretty good right now. It does still have the more of the darkish reddish vibe going on, but I'm okay with it. I did blend it with a little bit of hard to kind of bring that brown out, but my camera's off. Okay. But overall, I really do like it. I did clean up the edges a little bit. Now I want to go in with the shade Please Me. It is this dark brown foil shade, and I do want to place that on the lid. I am just going to use my finger for it. Alrighty, now I want to go into this shade Flower Power right here. This is one of the marble shades that's a matte but has a shimmer in it. So I'm kind of skeptical on how this is going to work. I do want to use this just to kind of like lighten up the inner part of my lid. When I swatched it, it just like went into like this gold, like this light golden color. So I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to look when, focus on my finger. That's how it's going to look when it gets all mixed up. But I do just want to put it on the inner part of my lid. Just like that. And I'll probably use this as my inner corner and brow bone highlight. All right, we're going to move away from the eyes for a little bit, and there go the guys doing the lawn. And we're going to start on the face. I did pick up the new Water Jelly Hydrating Primer. Kind of curious. It says water jelly on the side. You guys know I'm not a big fan of jelly products to begin with. It says apply 1 pump of primer to clean skin before makeup application. Wait 30 to 60 seconds for hydrating ingredients to absorb into the skin, activating priming ingredients to provide optimal makeup grip. Follow with foundation application as usual. Ooh. Okay. It doesn't, whew, there's a smell. It's not overpowering, but it's not all that great either. It basically smells like an old lady moisturizer. Okay, I don't feel like my face is really hydrated, but it does have a tackiness to it, so your foundation will adhere to your face more. But verdict is still out on this right now to see how it actually acts with the foundation and all my stuff that I put down. I am going to go in with my Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer to blur out my pores a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, those two primers actually set really good together. I was afraid with how silicone that the Poreless primer can be, it would just sit on top of my skin with the jelly primer, but it actually soaked into my skin really good. My face looks really nice. I do like how it's primed. So yeah. All right, now we're moving on to foundation. And I picked up the Faux Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. Now you guys know I am a picky person when it comes to my foundation sticks. I don't like dry foundation sticks. I like them to be more creamy. And yeah, I'm giving this a go. I've been through so many foundation sticks that everybody loves, but I don't like. And I got the shade 230N Macaroon. I should have gotten another one to mix with it, but I didn't think. It says on here that it is a natural finish, buildable coverage, and it's waterproof. I will have to test that one day. And for light medium coverage, apply to face and buff out with your favorite sponge or brush. Repeat to build coverage as needed. For full coverage, swipe foundation directly on a dense flat brush and apply to face. Blend foundation outward and repeat until desired coverage. Okay, I do want more of a full coverage, so that is what I'm going to try to do. I'm actually going to do one side of my face with the foundation directly applied and the other one applied to the brush. So, ooh, this isn't a bad. This is, oh, that's a little too dark. Good thing I have some stuff to lighten this bad boy up. That is way too dark. All right. So this is what it looks like when it's applied to the skin and it's just buffed out with a brush. It does have a light coverage to it. So I'm going to now apply it to the brush and try it that way on the other side. And it says to do it outward. Okay, I'm not seeing much of a difference in coverage. And, well, it did cover up this scar that I got going on a little bit. But I am so stupid for getting this shade. Okay, I know this is not my shade. If I had a tan, yes, but I don't. I'm pale, so this is what we got going on. I wanted to show you guys what it looked like before I mixed it with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in Porcelain, because that's going to lighten it up a little bit. Even though it looks okay in my camera, in my mirror, I look like a Cheeto. So we ain't having that. I mean, you can actually tell like right here. So yeah, but I do like the consistency of it and I do like the finish of it. It does give it a nice natural dewy finish. It's just not my shade. So I am going to go off camera and fix this up. I'm going to put down my concealer, my setting powder, all that jazz, and I'll be right back and we're going to finish these eyes up. Alrighty, this is what we got going on. I was really able to diffuse that dark shade of foundation. I am sorry, my camera just wants to go everywhere. I really do like the consistency of this. It's just not my shade. And it really mixed really well with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I did go back into the Naughty Nide Palette and with the shade Naughty, I did place that on my lower lash line, and with Hypnotic, I did buff it out. So now for liner and lashes, I am actually going, well, liner and mascara. I'm actually going to use the Set of One Life Liner Duo eyeliner, pencil, and liquid, and One Legit Lashes, 2 mascaras, and 1. This is one of their holiday kits that is exclusive on their site. I am really excited to try this. Ooh, they package this really nice. It's got like tissue paper in it. And it's a really good price, especially because you are getting 2 full-size products. I'm going to use the liner today. I'm actually going to use the liquid and the pencil. I'm going to use the liquid on my lid and then my pencil, the pencil in the waterline. And I may use the pencil to tight line with. So this is, ooh, it's a brush tip. See how this, ooh, I haven't used a brush tip like this liner in a long time. I've been using a lot of liquid liner pens, and then pull for the pencil liner. That's what that looks like. I'm not seeing the liquid liner feather out into my my hand wrinkles, so that's really good. This is the liquid and this is the pencil. Okay, so this is what the liquid liner looks like. It's okay. I like the formula of the liner. I don't like the applicator of the liner. Maybe because I like eyeliner pens better than liquid liners like this, where you, with the brush. But overall, it's a really, really nice liner. It doesn't feather out. It's very black, and it dries down rather fast. I wish they had this in brown. I wanted to test this mascara out. And it's the Legit Lashes. And it has two different ends on it. You have the volume end, and then you have the curl and length end. This is what the wand on the volume end looks like. And this is what the wand looks on the curl and length end. Now, I am noticing that the wands are very bendable, especially on the volume end. I mean, look at that bend. Not a lot of volumizing mascaras have that type of bend on their wands. They're very stiff. So I am really, really excited to try this. Once I, work the mascara through my lashes, this is what it looks like right now. Not really much going on. So I am going to go in with the volume side and see if that just kind of falls them up some. But you also have to realize I do have baby lashes. So yeah. Oh, that's a major difference. And I'll show you in just a sec between my right eye and my left eye. That is a big difference between my right eye and my left eye. I mean, let me move more over to the light so you guys can see. I mean, look at that. That is a huge difference. I actually like that. And I will clean this up down here. I do this all the time with my mascara because my lashes are so short. But that is amazing. Alrighty, this is the final look. I am really impressed with how it came out. For my lips, I did use the Demi Matte in the shade Boss. I really do like this formula because it's not too dry and it's not too slick. It's really, really comfortable. I really do like it. All right, so running down these products, I really do like this foundation. It is very, very creamy. It blends nice. I just got the wrong shade, so I'm gonna get a lighter shade to mix with it. If I had a tan, which y'all know will never happen, I would wear it on its own, but I really do like it. It's not too dry. It is the perfect consistency. This foundation stick does run for $39. I say it's worth it because it's just, my skin looks really, really good right now. I don't have that much of my pores coming through. It mixed with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop really well, and I absolutely love this foundation stick. The verdict is still out on the Water Jelly Hydrating Primer. I really didn't have a lot of hydration, but it did make my base rather sticky for my foundation to apply nicely. So the verdict is still out on this. I'm gonna have to give it a try with all my other foundations that I use, my Tarte foundation, and especially my Juvia's Place foundation, because that is my everyday foundation. This does retail for $33 and you get 1.18 fluid ounces of product. I really like this mascara, but I am going to have to warn you, you cannot put too much of it on because it does dry your lashes out really bad and then it starts flaking off. I did notice that as I was finishing up my eyes, putting my lashes on, that the mascara kind of was clumping down a little bit, but other than that, this is a really good mascara for me to use on those days that I don't want to wear falsies because it makes my lashes look fantabulous. And I never thought I would say that, considering I am a die-hard Tarte man-eater mascara girl. The liner is okay. It's not my favorite. I wish the pencil liner was just a little bit more dark. It's more of an off black than a pure black. The liquid is definitely more black than the pencil, but it's nice. It's not one I'm going to reach for on a regular basis, but I was able to tight line with it really well. The mascara does retail for $27, which I think is a great price for what it does. And the liner is $25, which It's a little steep for this, but you are getting 2 liners in one, so there's that. But if you want to purchase the set that is only on Huda's site, it is $34, which is a really great deal considering how much these two would be together. Alrighty, now for this bad boy. This palette is okay in my eyes. The formula is great. The shades are buttery and super soft and blendable. I just think that if you have palettes, it's so hard to get out of this packaging. I just think that if you have palettes with these shades, you really don't need to go rush and buy this palette. Unless you are a die-hard Huda fan and you have to have every palette she releases, or if you really like these shades, or if you like her formula, then I would suggest getting it, but I wouldn't run out and purchase this right yet. Now, I did use Flower Power on my inner corner, and I used it wet. Oh my God, it went ping on my eyes, so I did have to diffuse it with my finger a little bit. So be warned of that. You do get little specks of glitter falling out of these foil shades. I was impressed by the way hard was. That impressed me. I do have to use Passion and Provocative to see how they work as far as, you know, the shimmer and mattes, if they work like Flower Power does. And the slippery shade, I just don't get it. I understand it's good for like a, you know, swipe on your bare lid and go about your day. But on someone who is pale as I am, it just looks like I have an infection on my eye. So other than that, this palette's okay. I probably will use it, but I won't use it on a regular basis because I have other palettes with these shades that I absolutely love. But yeah, this palette does retail for $67. You can get it at Sephora and on Huda's site. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Don't forget, all my social media handles will be down in the description box. Come on over. We have fun on those pages as well. I do not, however, have a Twitter account. So if you happen to see one with my face and this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, all the rest of the products that I used for this makeup look today will be down in the description box as well. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!